Hi traders, welcome to the video. Please pause the video and make sure you understand the disclaimer before proceeding. In this video, we're going to have a look at how to set up a risk reward tool in TradingView and in MT4 or MT5. Let's say you want to enter long at this point here. This is not a trade alert or a trade signal. By the way, this is just a demonstration on how to use this tool. All right, so let's just say that that was a consideration. You want your stop loss under this daily level. The yellow line is a daily level. Keep in mind that we've got a daily level over here on the left, so you want to make sure that you are aware of where these levels are, because the market is going to react around these levels. So we'll call that level daily. Mark it up, and up here we've got a weekly and a daily combo. That's a big level up here, so make sure you understand where these levels are and mark them up so that you can work your targets around these levels. So that's another daily. It's actually, well, it's a daily and a weekly combo. No harm in having a few things on your chart here to give you some guidance, right? So level weekly, there we are. I like to use the trend-based fib extension. You can favorite this with a star, put it into the favorites toolbox. So click on the entry, and then I'll show you how to set this up. Click on the entry, go up to somewhere in the direction of the trade, click again and come back down to your entry and click. Then you're going to grab this little dot and you're going to pull this up and down until the stop loss is in place. Now I've got this set to give me a couple of levels around target 1. So there's one-to-one risk reward here. And I've got this set to 0.8 just to give me this zone, right? And then you want to consider what we have in terms of support and resistance as well. So in this case, I might decide to set my target 1 a little bit short of this daily level. In any case, here's how I've set up the indicator. So we'll just go into settings. You can take a screenshot. I've just got 0, -1, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and down here I've got 0.8. Okay, so these are the values you want in here, and I've got the background just slightly shaded. You can stop the video, take a screenshot. So that's a trend-based fib extension. Oh, and you can also do this. Template save as, and I've called it Tony's RR targets. Save it as a template. And if you want to go back to the fib, you can just apply default, and you're back at your fib extension tool. So that's that one. And then the other tool that I have is a Fibonacci tool, and done the same thing. So you've got the option if you want to use that. So here's the fib. Click it and pull it in the opposite. This one's a little bit tricky. The fib extension's easier to use, but then you pull it in the opposite direction of the trade. I guess an easy way to remember it is go up to where you think target 1 is, click and then pull it back. And you got to wiggle it around, and you can grab this thing, set up your stop loss first, and then you've got your target. So that's exactly the same as this one here, just slightly different in terms of, right, but the values will mark up the chart. So just opening up the fib retrace, Tony's RR fib, you see. All right, so we'll go to style, and you've got the values 0, -1, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 10, and then I've got the 0.8 in there as well. Now they're the values, and I've got the background slightly shaded. And of course, if you want a normal fib tool, well, you can just come back in here and apply defaults, and you've got your fib, but I've got my favorite fib retrace. There's my fib. So we'll clear the decks, and let's go over to MT5. MT4 will be pretty much the same. Okay, so here we are on MT5. Okay, so you've got the Fibonacci retrace and you've got the fib expansion. You can grab the fib expansion, click it on the chart, and you've got these little dots to play with. This one's a little bit fiddly. It's not as easy to use as the one on TradingView. Right, so if you're looking to go short, there it is. Okay, so you stop loss above, and that will give you your targets. Just open that up now. Properties, levels, -1, and I've named it SL, 0 entry, 0.8 T1, 65%. 1-to-1 RR is 1, and then 2, 3. Okay, so you can take a screenshot. That's how I've marked this one up. And then the other one, it's probably easier to use the Fibonacci retracement, unless you're wanting to use it. So you just click it and drag it up, or click it and drag it down. Okay, so let's just say we want to buy here. Well, yeah, you just place it on the entry then, and you've got, well, you can pull that both ways, but there's the Fibonacci retracement. But it'll mess you up if you want to use the fib on here. So that sums up how I use the fib retrace, the fib extension, to give me a risk reward tool.